Utara, berusaha kabur dengan melewati jendela ruang rawat klinik rutan. Keduanya berhasil ditangkap kembali tak lama setelah
Dua napi berlari ke arah pemukiman ikut mengejar. Satu napi tertangkap di perkebunan singkong, sementara satu lainnya bersembunyi di rimbunan bambu.
Sore yang sibuk, keduanya merusak jendela klinik dan kemudian kabur. Aksi mereka diketahui petugas setelah terdengar suara kaca pecah.
Hello everyone, my name is Salsadela and I'm speaking as the head of Rutan Kelas 2B Kota Bumi. Today, I will present an analysis of a prisoner escape case that occurred in our facility, and more importantly, how this case reflects deeper organizational issues within our correctional institution had two main functions: one, rehabilitation and security. However, this case currently show there is a gap or system, particularly in the security aspect. This incident is not only an internal issue but also a public concern as it affects in correctional institution. In October 2025, an escape attempt occurred when inmate broke a clinic window and took advantage of busy patient during activities such as sport and religious program.
Narapidana Rutan Kelas 2B Kota Bumi, Lampung Utara, berusaha kabur dengan melewati jendela ruang rawat klinik rutan. Keduanya berhasil ditangkap kembali tak lama setelah berusaha kabur. Kejadian bermula saat kedua warga binaan tersebut sedang berada di ruang klinik. Memanfaatkan momen kegiatan sore yang sibuk, keduanya merusak jendela klinik dan kemudian kabur. Aksi mereka diketahui petugas setelah terdengar suara kaca pecah.
Although the inmates were successfully recaptured, this incident indicates that our system still has critical weakness. To analyze this issue more comprehensively, I use the McKinsey 7S model. This model allows us to examine the organizational as an integrated system consisting of strategic structure, system, staff, skill, leadership style, and according to organizational development theory, organizational problems often arise due to mismatch among these elements. Therefore, this model is relevant in understanding that this escape case is not just an isolated incident, but a reflection of broad organizational weakness. From analysis, we can identify several key weaknesses. From the strategy aspect, the organization has not fully adopted areas-based approach to escape prevention according to correctional security principle, especially thus emphasized by Directorate General of Correctional Security Management, should be preventive rather than reactive. From the structural aspect, the division of supervision is not yet effective, particularly during basic period. From the system aspect, standard operational procedure are not consistently implemented with gap in security control. And from SAR values, the organizational culture, essentially discipline is built. From the staff aspect, supervision by officer is not optimal. From the skill aspect, the competence of officer in security management need improvement, particularly in detecting potential areas. From the leadership style, control and empowerment are not yet formed. And from shared value, the organizational culture, especially discipline, is still weak. All these elements indicate that the problem is interconnected and systemic in nature. Based on this analysis, it can conclude that the root cause of this problem is systemic. This issue is not only caused by individual behavior but by weakness in the organizational system. There include weak supervision system, inconsistent SOP implementation, limited human resource capacity, and lack of discipline within the organizational culture. Therefore, this case reflects a failure of the system rather than individual error. Based on this analysis, it can be concluded that the root cause of this problem is systemic. This issue is not only caused by individual behavior, but by weakness in the organizational system. They include weak supervision system, inconsistent SOP implementation, limited human resource capacity, and lack of discipline within the organizational culture. Therefore, this case reflects a failure of the system rather than individual error. To address this issue, I'm applying Lewin-James model.
Lewin's change theory? Kurt Lewin shares a specific model of change called the unfreeze, change, freeze model. Lewin's change theory is one of the social psychologist's most important contributions to the field. Two building blocks of Lewin's change theory are driving and resisting forces. Lewin believed that all behavior was a dynamic balance of forces that moved in one of two directions. Driving forces drove people towards change, and resisting forces prevented them from making the change. If driving forces were stronger than resisting forces, change could occur. If both driving and resisting forces were equal, behavior stood at an equilibrium. Change does not occur here either. In order to change behavior, you had to address.
In the first step, unfreeze, we evaluate and identify weakness in the current system. In the change step, we implement improvement such as standing supervision, improving SOP consistency, adopting security technology like CCTV, and ascending officer training. In the final step, reverse. These improvements are institutional through standardization and continuous monitoring. In conclusion, this case demonstrates that escape incidents occur due to weakness in organizational system. Therefore, comprehensive improvements are necessary not only in procedure but also in human resources and organizational culture. Leadership commitment play a crucial role in ensuring that their changes are effectively implemented. As the head of Rutan Kelas 2B Kota Bumi, I'm committed to strengthening our security system and preventing similar incidents in the future. Because in the end, a strong system will create a safe environment for both the institution and society. Sebelum kejadian, pengawasan dan pencegahan, saya sebagai Kepala Rutan melakukan pengawasan rutin memastikan SOP dijalankan, petugas disiplin dan kegiatan warga binaan berjalan tertib sebagai upaya pencegahan pelarian. Saat kejadian, respon cepat dan tegas. Ketika terjadi upaya pelarian, saya segera menginstruksikan petugas untuk bertindak cepat, berkoordinasi, dan mengamankan area. Respon cepat menjadi kunci keberhasilan penggagalan pelarian. Setelah kejadian, evaluasi dan analisis. Saya memimpin evaluasi menyeluruh untuk menganalisis akar masalah. Dari hasil evaluasi, ditemukan kelemahan dalam pengawasan SOP, SDM, fasilitas, dan budaya disiplin. Untuk tindak lanjut, perbaikan dan penguatan sistem, saya memastikan dilakukan perbaikan sistem, penguatan pengawasan, peningkatan kompetensi petugas, pemanfaat teknologi, dan pembangunan budaya disiplin yang kuat. Komitmen saya mewujudkan Rutan Kota Bumi yang aman, tertib, dan bebas dari gangguan keamanan. Saya bertekad memastikan bahwa kejadian serupa tidak akan terulang kembali. Thank you for your attention.
That you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one.